What's up guys, my name is JDCut5 and welcome back to another episode of the Levante Career Mode. We have got a Champions League fixture now. A little while ago we was in the groups and obviously we went through the top of the group, and now we are at the stage now where we're at the last 16. Napoli are our opponents. This is going to be a huge one to be able to play. Obviously they are, what we said, we're playing away first and then we're playing at home. They've got an actual decent squad also that I've been seeing. Also they've got the likes of Cucurella in their team, they've got Pepe in their team, Thuram, Jonathan David. They've got some really nice players, so a different Napoli side to normal. We had to have a strong side for this one, so we've got the lineup of Kevin Trapp in goal. We've got the back four of Diallo, we have Conti, and then we've got the two wingers of Gomez, and then at right back we have Sriracha. Two midfielders of Koke and Pepe with Scott just in front, and Pepe, Kolo Muani and Ceballos making the last three. As I say, a strong side that we needed to field, but Napoli started really strong. They find a decent ball into Cucurella, passing it in between the box, and Kevin Trapp makes a heroic save to get that one out. It didn't stop there though, because in the 7th minute again they're on the ball. They pass it into Cucu, the Turkish man. He is able to find the back of the net to make it 1-0 for Napoli, and this might be a bad one for us, I'm telling you, because they look frightening on the attack. 41 minutes gone now, and it found really hard to get into this game in all honesty. Nice bit of play, and Koke has found a bit of space. He could square it, but he shoots, and unfortunately for us it goes wide. Not the best of first halves in all honesty, a real sloppy bit of play. Having to make some substitutions now to freshen it up, some new ideas. Cherki coming on, we needed him to come on for sure, and Ceballos also coming onto the field. Took us a little while again in the second half to get into things. We make a shot save from Cherki. Ceballos comes out to header it, and what a header that is, and we find ourselves 1-1 in this tie now. Brilliant header from Ceballos. The way he leaps over the man and has such direction and precision. Kepa is left just dazed in some ways. I mean, he reaches properly out for it, as you can see. Full stretch from the Spaniard, but unfortunately for him, he is not able to tip it or anything, and it does find the back of the net, and we are now edging back into this game. I mean, we have been down and out in all honesty. We have been so poor. 75 minutes gone now, and Nusa is on the ball. A nice play from Zaragas. Sriracha plays in Kolo Muani. He takes a touch, he pulls it round, and he finds the back of the net to make it 2-1 in Naples. 76 minutes gone, so we've got about 14 minutes left until this fixture is over. What a turn of events, and a brilliant goal from Kolo Muani, and that's exactly why I paid the big bucks for him. What a goal from the young man. I mean, unbelievable stuff. He pushes his defender away, he takes it on his left, and the curl on it leaves Kepa only looking back at the goal. 90 minutes gone now, Napoli are on the attack, Jonathan David's on attack, and he smashes the back of the net. I mean, oh wow. I mean, this is going to be some second leg if this is anything to come off, I tell you. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. After that 6-goal thriller, we had a tie in the Liga against Real Sociedad. We managed to get the 2-0 win with Afif and Cherki getting on the scoreboard, sailing away with the 3 points. With that being said now, it is crunch time in the Copa del Rey. This is the second leg against our rivals, Villarreal. We had a really good first leg, obviously with the circumstances that we faced with the red card, and we come away with a 1-goal advantage currently going into this tie. A strong lineup being placed. We have Kevin Trapp in goal. Sriracha, Diallo, Conti and Gallardo make up the back four. Pepe and Koke as your midfield two, with Alex Scott just ahead, and then we have Ceballos, Kolo Muani and Pepe. Really strong side, a little bit of a rotation, but normally all familiar faces in the team as we look to see if we can get to the final. We start this game so quick. You say the first minute, we're on the ball here. Pepe plays in Scott, who plays in Kolo Muani. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he slots it into the bottom corner to make it 1-0 within the 2nd minute. What a start in this second leg of the Copa del Rey. Amazing finish from Kolo Muani, and is exactly what we want to be seeing from the young man. But as I say, a really good work in terms of getting the ball up the pitch so quickly. Nice bit of passing between Pepe and Scott, and we find ourselves in the driving seat. 4th minute gone here now, we just passing it out from the back, but Ceballos is on the wing here having a lot of space. He uses his pace and he gets past all the defence. All he's got to do is score, and yes, of course he does. He puts it in the back of the net. Ceballos coming on really well now, and he's having a good run of games. Brilliant goal from Ceballos, finishes it really well, gets into the space with his pace, and we find ourselves 2-0 up. Villarreal have a chance in the 14th minute here. Kevin Trapp kind of stands his ground straight at him, but he makes himself big. Ball falls out to one of our wing-backs, Sriracha, who plays in Ceballos. Ceballos doing similar to what he did for his first goal, just running and running. He finds the back of the net to make it 3-0 in the 16th minute. What a romping we're giving this lot. A really unexpected turn of events as we see ourselves go further and further in the lead. And what are we now on? 7 or 8 on the aggregate also? Yes, 7-3. So we are absolutely doing the business here. 21st minute now, Scott's on the ball. He has a shot blocked and they pass the ball out from the back trying to get the ball up front. Pepe getting stuck in there with Sriracha getting on the ball. Sriracha finds a bit of space. Ceballos holds them off. All he's got to do is score, and yes, he does. Brilliant from Sriracha, an unlikely goal scorer on the score sheet, but we find ourselves 4-0 in this tie, and we are making a fool of Villarreal currently. What an amazing kind of string of events that we have that are unfolding at Levante. 38th minute here now, and Kevin Trapp unfortunately let one slide. Adrian Rabiot, the previous PSG and Juventus man, he has got the goal for them. A consolation, to be honest. We're still 4 goals ahead in the aggregate. They did try a lot after that goal, to be honest. They got a decent bit of momentum. Just trying to see if we can get the ball out, but we wasn't able to. They do get a ball in, and Talisca can only find the middle of Kevin Trapp, and is it straight down his throat. They started the second half better of the two, in all honesty, making a decent bit of play. A stupid clearance from Gallardo. Kevin Trapp makes a safe save, and he puts it out for a corner. Not really lot happened, in all honesty. I made some substitutions. Isuaku came on, Montiel came on, Muriel came on. Just a few subs, and it worked really well. As you see, Montiel getting on the score sheet there to make it 5-1. Really good pass and a really well taken goal at the same time. 5-1 in the tie now, 9-4 on aggregate, and we are going to be booking ourselves in the final of the Copa del Rey. A first for Levante, and boy oh boy am I excited. It wasn't over there though, because at 88th minute Conti thinks he's a striker, but he finds Montiel, and Montiel is very lucky with that one, but he does find the back of the net, and that makes it 6-1. What a result. I mean, they're not going to be letting this live kind of down for a long time. As I say, this is a monumental result against a strong rival also. It's not the other day I was saying how they're probably better than Valencia, but might have to take that one back, I tell you. We see the game out really well, in all honesty. There was nothing that we had to do that was too much, and the fans celebrate as we look to go into the final now of the Copa del Rey, awaiting to see who we will face. I'm pretty sure it's between Tenerife and Las Palmas. So yeah, a weird kind of way the kind of cup ties have gone, and interesting to see what fixture we'll get. Going straight into La Liga now, we have a game against Osasuna, 4-3 win with Ceballos and both Ceballos and Sergio Gomez getting on the score sheet twice, so 2 goals each from them being able to get the victory out of only 5 shots also, so a consistency when it comes to shots on target, that's to say. Our next game was in the Liga, and it is 100 career wins now for myself, which is actually quite cool. I never knew that. I wouldn't know it until it popped up, that's to say. Regardless, we're looking at the lineup now. Kevin Trapp in goal. Gomez, Conti, Kolasinac and Williams make the back four, with the midfield three of Vargas, Cherki and Pepe. And then we also have the front three of Nusa, Kolo Muani and Pepe. A really strong side, and hopefully we have a good game on our hands. I know Barca are always a strong opponent. 8 minutes gone now, and they're trying to pass the ball into the box, finding a decent inroad pass to the wing back. Torres only can hit it so far as Trapp, and we do get the ball out eventually, with Torres having his head in his hands, knowing that he should have scored that. And we all know, if you've watched in previous episodes, he is one to score against us, may I just say. 16 minutes gone now, and Vargas is pretty much clear on goal. He hits it straight at De Stegen, not having any sort of opportunity there. Such a waste at the same time, but unfortunately for ourselves, we are not able to find find the back of the net. 26 minutes go now, and Nusa and Muani are making a decent bit of play together. A long ball finds Cherky, and he's pretty much one-on-one with the keeper. He outside the foots it, and it slots it into the bottom corner to make it 1-0 in the 27 minutes now. Brilliant goal and a really well worked one. A nice bit of play between Muani and Nusa. A long ball finds Cherky, and he does what he does best and finds the back of the net. 33 minutes gone now, and not long after the first goal, you can see Kounde is struggling to get the ball away. Vargas uses all of his strength. He hasn't really got the pace, but he's got the strength. He holds off Kounde, and he also puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the 34th minute. Brilliant goal, and a really kind of well worked in terms of striding for the ball, not giving up, and he finds himself better out of the situation, going 2-0 up. Vargas has always been a strong player for us, even when he was on the low ratings. I rate him very highly at this time of stage of career that he is currently at. Unfortunately for myself, a kind of unlucky event where Brits gets a shot on goal, he saves it, Trap, but unfortunately Kolasinac makes a stupid tackle. I thought I was going to get another red card. It was only a yellow, luckily, but we do find ourselves now where Barcelona can get back into the game, only leaving a 1-goal deficit. Probably before half-time also that they'll be going into this kind of game, as he looks to see if he'll score, and yeah, unfortunately he does. He sends Kevin Trapp the wrong way, and Vlalic gets the goal. A real good top goal scorer, I'm pretty sure, in the league currently as well, so he's been banging him in for Barcelona. 43 minutes gone here, and we're defending for our lives, in all honesty. They've gained some momentum from this penalty. Kevin Trapp making a really big save there, and we try to play the ball out just to be able to see it out, or maybe go on the attack. Second half came around now, in the 57th minute, the ball gets passed to Pepe. Pepe, all he's got to do is score in that situation, but he just doesn't. Absolute shambles from Pepe. Of all people to score, I thought it might have been him, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Not so long after that blunder, we make another one, and Kole Muani, in the same exact situation that Pepe was in, isn't able to convert. Substitutions being made now. Martial coming on, Afif coming on, just to freshen up the front three. We needed it, in all honesty. Didn't feel like Muani was performing that highly this time round. And we also make a substitution for Gallardo coming on, because Gomez's stamina is low. We make a real kind of mistake passing it out from the back here. Kolasinac doesn't do any well by doing that. I mean, what a shambles that could have been. We get lucky with him blocking it. They do get a corner that we're able to clear, and we pass the ball out really nicely. And Afif picking a ball out to Martial. He chests it down. He completely does his defender one-on-one with the keeper. And Martial, the super sub, comes on to make it 3-1 with only 15 minutes to spare. Kind of securing the game, in all honesty. I don't see myself letting this one lie now. Really good goal from Martial. A counter-attack style of play. And we find ourselves with a 2-goal advantage. And a brilliant goal by Anthony Martial. It would have been a penalty if not. I tell you, he gets absolutely taken out. I think that was where their thing that they wanted to do. 88 minutes gone now, and we're just passing the ball out between ourselves. Pepe passes over to Williams, and Pepe's in a nice decent bit of space. No one really in the box, so we go for a ball roll. He rainbow flicks it, and what a goal that is by Nicolas Pepe. A skill that I didn't even think I could pull off myself, in all honesty. Unbelievable stuff. You don't see anything like that regularly in that way. I mean, the way he's able to rainbow flick it, still have the time to be able to take the shot and completely belt it into the back of the net, leaving De Stegen completely gazed, wondering what has gone on in that situation. As you look at a replay here, he completely sends the first man. Rainbow flick again, and then that was just unbelievable stuff from Nicolas Pepe. That was the end result, 4-1, and what a game against Barcelona. 1, Ferran Torres didn't score against us, which is probably a first, and 2, we wheel away with the 3 points. This is the standings now. We are on 69 points, played 28, won 22, drawn 3 and lost 3. Only a 3-point gap with Atletico on 66, and then there's pretty much a decent gap between ourselves where you've got Real Madrid and Barcelona. Really good string of games, and we have got a lot to look forward to. We've got a final to look forward to. We've got another round of the Champions League where it is tied at the moment in the second leg. So yeah, it will be interesting to see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.